Hello, how are you? I am back again, and today I want to do a quick real versus fake Chanel handbag video. I love talking about Chanel bags, so hopefully you'll enjoy this video. But I have two bags. One is a real Chanel bag, one is a fake. I actually don't think it's that obvious at first which one is real and which one is fake. So I'm going to show you the two of them and you can decide if you think one is real, one is fake. And yeah, you can see if you are correct. So yeah, I'm going to talk you through the differences between the real and the fake, how I knew which one was real and which one was fake. And honestly, I'm really disappointed that it is fake, because if it was real, it would be an incredible find. I did actually buy it from a car boot sale around 10 years ago, and it was, I think, £2 or £3. And for a split second I was like, oh my god, is this real? Is this the find of my life? And then I was like, no, it's not real. Gutted. So anyway, here I am doing a video about it, and yeah, decide which one you think is real and fake, and then we'll circle back and I'll let you know. So here are the two bags. We've got this orange adorable cutie, and then we've got this classic wallet on chain flat bag. They're both adorable. I mean, look how cute. They're both the smaller size bags, and yeah, I've had them both for quite a long time. So yeah, which one do you think is real and which one do you think is fake? Here it is, and here it is. What do you think? I'm gonna tell you, the orange one is the fake one. It's such a shame. It's such a cute bag. For a split second I was like, oh my god, my dream. And then my dream was crushed. So yeah, it's such a cute bag, and it is actually a really good fake. It is made of really nice soft leather. It's orange, which is quite unusual. You would normally expect a fake bag to be black or navy or beige. You would expect it to be a more kind of like iconic color, whereas like orange, it's not for everybody. So you would have thought that like an orange bag would not be fake. It's also quite a small style bag, and again, you would think that a fake bag would be more of a classic style, like a classic flap or the GST, or just like a larger style bag, whereas this one is like quite a small bag. Like you wouldn't expect it, because it is a bit of an off-piste choice to kind of make a fake bag of, but unfortunately it is fake. There are a few telltale signs. On the front you can see it's got a few loose threads here, 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 here. Yeah, I think that's it, the 4. No, there's one here as well. It's got 4 or 5 loose threads. It is really soft leather, but it's just not real. So you can see there's wear and tear here, which fair enough, that could happen to a real or a fake bag. The stitching is quite noticeable. If you look at the real bag, the stitches are absolutely tiny. You can barely see them, whereas these stitches are quite large, and Chanel love a tiny stitch. It's just a really nice way of like showing the quality. And then here is the real one, much smaller stitches. And then what else can you see? You can see the edge is not quite the most perfect finish. Like you can see there's a little bit of like overlapping lining here. You shouldn't have that. In terms of the chain, you can just see that it's not such a nice quality chain as the real Chanel bag. It doesn't feel as nice, it's not as tactile, it's not as like soft on the edges. The finish is just not quite the same, and also the real one has a really good like tone of gold which hasn't tarnished, whereas this one is very heavily tarnished, and you can see the leather which has been woven in between is just like, it's not wearing well, and it should have worn better. Whereas you can see the real version, the leather is still very much woven in between, and it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it's just a really good shade of gold, whereas this one is kind of quite badly tarnished. It's not as nice a quality of chain, and the leather is not wearing as well. So that is the chain. And then on the back, it's pretty good. You can see that it's not quite the perfect construction, but it's pretty nice. Again, the leather is really soft. It's a really nice quality leather. Even here, it's really nice quality leather. I will give them all the props, all the snaps for having such a nice quality of leather. Unfortunately, it's just not real. And then I'm just going to show you the inside, and this is where you really kind of get a feel for the fact that it's not real. You can see that it's got an unbranded and kind of serial numbered clasp here, which is very kind of like off the rack. You can see this is again not very good quality metal. It's quite tinny, and again no branding. There is no branding on the popper here. and on the inside there is no markings of Chanel, and also the finish is just quite crude. Like, you can see the leather hasn't been trimmed very well. There's bits of glue in the corners. It's just not a very well executed inside. Like, I don't know if you can see the stitching there, but it's a bit poorly finished, especially on the inside. The outside is much better finish. The inside is quite a poor finish, whereas here is the real one. This is the front, gorgeous hardware, love. Back pocket, beautiful, all the diamonds, the quilting all matches up perfectly. It's gorgeous. The chain, really nice, heavy quality, still really gold even after all these years. If I open it up, you get the Chanel stamp here. You've got some branding here in the little popper, and it's just really beautifully finished on the inside. And if you look at the inside, it's all just really well stitched and well manufactured, and like the edges are just done really well. Like, there's no glue, you know. There is no glue. It's really well finished. It looks really beautiful, whereas this one is quite crudely finished on the inside. I will say though, the outside is actually really nicely done. It is really nice soft leather. The orange is a really cute shade of orange, and it's well done. Like, it's a well done fake, and I wanted to show it because I think a lot of people think that a vintage bag is automatically authentic, but actually they've been making fakes since, I mean, at least the 80s. I remember like people buying fakes in the 80s and 90s. So fakes have been around for a long time. You can get vintage fakes. It's not that rare. Do not be distracted by the fact that it's vintage making you think it's real, because it's not. And yeah, it's such a shame, because honestly, if this bag was real, I would be so thrilled. It would be one of my favorite bags. It's so cute. I love the color. I love the design. It's so fun, but unfortunately it's not real. So I wanted to show it to you because I thought it was quite interesting to see a really nice vintage but fake Chanel bag, and I just wanted to kind of show you why it's fake and show you the comparisons between the real and the fake. And yeah, it's such a shame. I wish it was real. It would be my best bargain ever. I literally think it was like £2 or £3. It was so cheap, and I had to buy it just in case, because I never want to be like, I found a Chanel bag, I think it was fake, but I didn't buy it, because then in my head I would be like, I think it was real, I should have bought it, I should have bought that bag. Like, I found a few weeks ago a vintage Louis Vuitton bag at a car boot sale, and I was like, ooh, looking at it thinking this might be real, and the guy had gone off to the toilet, so I was like, oh, I'll come back in a minute. What an error. I went back, and about half an hour later it had sold, and it was probably fake. Do you know what I mean? It was probably fake, but because I didn't buy it, I was like, oh man, I found a real Louis Vuitton bag. I bet it was really cheap. I bet it was real, and I didn't buy it, and now I'm like, oh damn it, I bet it was real, but it was really valuable. Should have bought it. So I always had this feeling that, like, if a fake bag, and I'm pretty sure it's fake, but if it's like under £5 or £10, I just buy it, because then I don't like beat myself up about it for years, because then I don't like imagine in my head that I got it wrong on the spot and it was actually real. So that's what I do. I obviously wouldn't spend like more money. I wouldn't spend like £50 or £100 on what I think might be real but think it could also be fake. But if it's like cheap, like £5 or £10, I'm gonna buy it just in case, and I'll figure it out when I get home. So yeah, that is my video. They are the two bags. This one is real. I bought it about 5 years ago. It cost me £1,800, not cheap, but they are now around 2,900, so it's gone up quite a lot in that time. And yeah, the little orange fakey, such a shame. That cost me, I want to say £3, maybe less, maybe more. I think it was £3, but yeah, such a shame, not real. What are you gonna do? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.